Hello, my name is Brittany. I'm the registered dietitian here at Selene Heart Group. Today I'm going to be talking to you about heart healthy eating. According to the American Heart Association, improving your diet and lifestyle can also improve your heart disease. It is recommended that we include a variety of fruits and vegetables and food groups into our diet, which include those fruits and vegetables that will provide us with those vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, and antioxidants, along with including whole grains, which will provide us with fiber, and then lean proteins, which means that they will be lower in fat, which will support our heart health. By making modifications to our diet and lifestyle, it can help by making improvements to achieving a healthy body weight. It can also help with improving blood lipid levels, which are cholesterol. It can also help with blood pressure control and blood sugar control. These recommendations to help improve are to include a variety of food groups, our fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and our lean proteins. It is also to reduce the intake of nutrient-poor foods that are high in sugar, like our candies, cookies, cakes, soda, those kinds of things. We want to reduce those as best as possible. We also want to watch out for our salt intake, reducing our salt intake to about less than 2,300 milligrams, which actually is about 1 teaspoon per day, which is pretty small. We also want to reduce our fat intake to help with controlling our cholesterol levels, and we also want to increase our activity up to 150 minutes per week of moderate to vigorous activity. We also want to reduce our alcohol intake to no more than 1 alcoholic beverage per day to help with our triglyceride levels, and then if we are smoking, to quit smoking or reduce smoking as much as possible. Okay, let's talk about how to reduce calories, sugar, fat, and sodium in our diet. Starting with sodium, there is a recommendation to consume less than 2,300 milligrams per day, which is 1 teaspoon of salt. That's not very much to make up our sodium intake for the day, so we do need to be very careful about which foods we consume. Most fruits and vegetables have a very low sodium content, so those are very safe. Whole grains, another very safe food. Our proteins are where we run into a little bit of an issue, especially those processed foods. It is important to look at our nutrition facts label, which is on those processed or packaged foods, and look for foods that are less than 20% of sodium. That will help you have a sodium intake below 2,300 milligrams. Next, we're going to talk about reducing our calories. We want to always include those vibrant fruits and vegetables into our meal so that they can make us fuller, longer, with that addition of fiber that comes from those fruits and vegetables. We want to watch for our portions, really making sure that half of our plate is made up of fruits and vegetables, our fourth of our plate is made up of whole grains, and then another fourth of our plate is made from those lean proteins. Next, we want to watch out for that saturated fat, that trans fat, and that total fat, making sure that none of our foods contain any trans fat, and we want to make sure that any of our foods contain 2 grams or less of saturated fat. And then lastly, we want to watch out for that sugar that is added into our foods. Really no more than 25 grams of sugar that comes from added processed sugars throughout our days. So that is something to also look for on our nutrition facts label.